What's up, guys? Welcome to week number 5 of my Goggins force training. Everything is feeling great. This is kind of one of the lighter volume weeks. So kind of what I was thinking was maybe a deload. What we're actually doing is I'm pushing heavier on a week, and then on the following week we're doing our volume work for the squats and deadlifts, but with some form of accommodating resistance. And this combination has worked out great for me so far. As you can see here, I've got a lot of speed coming off the box. This is the first time that I've ever really squatted against bands, and so the first set, which actually didn't get recorded, was a little bit shaky because I was trying to descend at my normal super slow descent rate, and that did not allow me to come off of the box with any kind of speed at all. So after a few sets, I started to pick up the pace quite a bit, and you can see as I'm just kind of letting myself drop down to the box, still controlled but a lot faster than normal. I'm able to fire back up into the band really hard, and I was actually having the bar pop off my back a little bit on some of the sets. So I'm guessing this is what Louis Simmons was talking about with the overspeed eccentrics. I don't know, but it was pretty cool. I really enjoyed it, and it was nice to be able to get some work with, at the top, 515 I believe, about 200 pounds of band set up on here and 315 in bar weight. So I had no discomfort in through the high hamstring at all. That is still feeling really good, and I'm able to now, for the first time, actually accelerate into the bar while I'm squatting, since I've been having to basically kind of pump the brakes as I'm on my way up from the hole. So hopefully this ends up leading into a nice productive squat session next week, where I think we'll be pushing the weight somewhere in the 560 to 70 or 460 to 70 range with the free squat. So after having hit that squat session, though, just from having the weight on my back for essentially 24 reps, my elbows were feeling a bit banged up. So on this lighter bench day, I was having kind of moderate amount of tendonitis, mostly in through my left elbow. So it was affecting my ability to really lower the bar comfortably, and also just my speed with the press wasn't there like it normally is. It wasn't a big deal. It was just something that I needed to address with some body tempering. So we used the boomstick in through my pecs. I rolled out my traps a little bit, and then did some work in through the teres major and minor in the lat area, and that freed up my shoulders, which got rid of the tendonitis over the course of the day or so. So that's just something I'm going to have to be conscious of after the heavier or higher volume squat sessions, just really keeping an eye on my shoulder health, because that's just where all the elbow issues manifest from. So brings us into this Thursday workout. Since we pulled heavier last week, this is just 10 singles with 315. This time I'm standing on 2 mini bands. I don't have the micro mini bands to actually do these correctly, and I don't have a band platform here at the gym yet. So this worked. Give a little bit of tension up at the top, nothing too crazy, just enough to where I'm having to accelerate into the band. So like I did the last time when we did the speed pulls, I pushed my shrugs harder on this day, and so what you've got here is a top set of 635 for 10 on shrugs, and then because I worked up in sets of 8 rather than in sets of 10 to 12, I went 500 for 8, 550 for 8, 585 for 8, and then this, I did a back down set here and took 495 for a set of 20 on shrugs, which I've done before. It's not a PR, but I definitely haven't shrugged 635 before, so just wanted to fill in some of those missing reps and give myself a unique challenge, since the rest of the day wasn't necessarily too difficult. Just consisted of some glute ham raises and pull throughs, and then the same upper back work that I've been doing. My bench, however, is feeling fantastic. I basically repeated the workout from last week, kept it at 330. Here you can see I'm back training over at Dog Pound right now, and everything was just flying this day. So really happy with how my bench is progressing. I didn't think that I'd be hitting 3 sets of 7 or 8 or whatever. Really feeling like I probably could have hit 10 to 12 reps on each of the sets. So that's really positive. You can see on one of these here, I kind of fell back into lifting my head off the bench. I think it might have been the set before, but that was something that I corrected. and then had no really big issues with that. Everything moved well, and I was happy with it. Just because the gym was full, I wasn't able to set up a board press. So what I ended up doing, or a floor press. So what I ended up doing after my main bench work was actually just going and grabbing one of the bench blocks and doing some feet up, which is essentially a 2-board, which is close enough to about the height that the bar is when I'm doing a floor press. So work those up to a top set of 325 for 3 with pauses, and then overhead press up to top 2 sets of 6 with 225, and then the rest of my normal isolation work. So that's about it for me. Great week of training. Really happy with how everything is progressing and how my body is holding up and hopefully healing. If you like the video, be sure to check out my Facebook and Instagram, and also the gym's website at savagegym.com. And I'm actually going to throw a clip in here of Big Sammy doing some high pin presses with, I believe, 815. His top set after this was 865. He hit it for, I think, 5 reps and then just did a static hold at the end. So cool scene, cool little shot to end the video out with. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed everything, and I will talk to you next week.
All right, Sammy, come on. Come on, Sammy. Come on, Sammy. All right, Sammy. Come on, Sammy. There you wait. Come on, Sammy. There you wait. Come on. Yeah, push right through. Push right through. Come on, Sam. Come on. Come on, bud.
Come on, Sam.
6 slid away, that's why you had trouble.